for letting me know. Thank you so much. Your name is intriguing. So, yeah, have I read you before? Your name is not familiar to me. If Joanna comes back online, I'm gonna go ahead and continue her reading because we were rudely interrupted by my internet service, who apparently is struggling. Oh, well, welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking me out. My name is JP. What I do is I tune into people's higher self. I help with attunement. I'm also a somatic trainer, and I also incorporate a few tools of mine, including the tarot, as well as David Hawkins' levels of consciousness. And yeah. So, would you like me to give you a little a read here? But if Joanna comes in at any time, there, Joanna's here. Joanna, I have to read Joanna, okay? Because, we were rudely interrupted by my internet service, who's having a lot of struggles. So, no, you're not. No, it's not you. You're not the problem. I want to make sure, Julie, don't go anywhere, okay, Julie? I just need to read Joanna first because she's been waiting for more than an hour. Yeah, so I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. To be honest, I'm a little bit afraid that we might get cut off again, but so with that being said, I'm gonna continue with the read. So Joanna, I explained to you what I saw before, and we're gonna continue here. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes and let's do this. Okay, so this should be in connection with the first thing that we saw earlier, which I felt is likely maybe a reflection of your energy. I don't know if you were in a very protective mode and very, I would say, territorial of your assets. That's how I would interpret that. But I'm also getting another part of you who is scared, but also available, okay? And what I mean by available is pertinent to your question of the thought and the plans of moving forward, right? So I just feel that you are available, but then there's some fear associated with that. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes one last time here. And then I'm gonna incorporate the tarot. Okay. So what I'm seeing here as the third impression here that I'm getting is I'm not sure why. I'm not going to conclude anything quite yet because the reading's not over. We're going to keep going after this, but I am being shown a part of you that is considering past mistakes that you apparently made. Okay, and this is relative to the current moment and your current plans. So, although we did see that you were available, right? It's somehow in between these two elements of self-protection and you know, guarding what it is that you have, not wanting to lose anything. And then I also see here past mistakes, consideration of past mistakes. So just in this moment, it seems like you might, I'm seeing the word, I think this is timing is what's coming through here. So I'm not going to interpret that too much. And then we're going to go ahead and incorporate the tarot and see how Spirit wants to guide you. And I don't know what mistakes they're speaking about. Likely has to do. I can't really speak on it, and I'm not going to speak on anything that I'm not sure what it is. But it could be anything. Okay, so we are getting the Ten of Cups here. So likely this situation with moving, apparently there's other people involved, and you know, this is apparently an important thing to keep in mind in regards to the question of moving somewhere. So sorry, apologize. So I don't know what it is. I'm not going to interpret too much, but maybe other people's point of view is also important. Family, everyone being a consensus. There being a consensus to moving, maybe. Okay, I'm just giving you a few examples what this could mean, but I'm going to go ahead and look at your energy. Okay. Yep. Okay, and then where's your guidance here? Where's the guidance here? Thank you. Okay. So this is good. So your guidance here, where you're actually vibrating, Joanna, is here at the level of pride and anger. So when people are at pride and anger, it usually tells me that they're probably feeling like they're swimming upstream in regards to this topic. But it's also an opportunity for growth. It's moving energy. You're standing up for what it is you believe in, and you're trying to hold strong because apparently there's some obstacles that you might have to deal with. And I can see that you're very headstrong in regards to this. So you're likely seeing and feeling and experiencing some kind of injustice in your life with this situation, and you're wanting to right the situation. to remedy it, to create a solution. And I can see that you're spending a lot of time in your mind with this, and this is great. This is the guidance. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Spirit sees you, and 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 you looking towards the future, trying to solve this, and they're totally got your back with this. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay. So, so just to let you know, I kind of feel like you know what's going on with this move, and this is timing. This is the part of the matter here. You're going towards the right direction, but I feel like you need to wait. Okay, and there is what is it called? There's a call to wait for the right time, right? And I don't know what it is that you're doing that, how do I word this? You might be doing something that isn't helping the situation, but more relative to you and your mental health. So I don't know what it is. I can close my eyes. Maybe I'll pick up on it. But there is something, and I hope you know what they're trying to get at. But there's something that you're likely persistent at it, but it's best to take more of a passive role at this time, and don't keep like pushing or just trying and trying and trying again. Okay. So that is that's your read for you, okay? Okay. So Julie, if Julie's still here, I was going to go ahead and go with Julie. If Julie will have me. Hey, Julie. Okay, thanks so much, Joanna. Hopefully we see you soon, yeah? Okay. Good question. That was really interesting. I tell you guys, I never know what they're gonna make me, what I'm gonna say. So, let me just light a little bit of this is some frankincense and some myrrh. But we'll go ahead with Julie. So Julie, you saw how it is that my process here. You can present a question to spirit. You don't have to present a question. Any message you want me to know is fine. Okay, perfect. And by the looks of your name, I think you know what's going on here. All right. Only what serves the heart may enter. Only what serves the heart may enter. Oh, thank you, Joanna. This is my first donation of the year, and it's from Joanna. Thank you. Thank you, Joanna. I'm gonna remember your name now. Okay. Thank you, Janet. That means so much. Ah, let me just bask in this moment. Okay. So, Julie. Okay. Go ahead and close my eyes. Okay. Julie. So, I'm not sure exactly what this has to deal with. First impression that's coming through. I don't know if this has to do with a particular person or just a mode of yours. Maybe that's what's going on in this situation. But what's coming through is symbolic. And what I see is you basically finding a particular spot to call yours, okay? And this is your space. And you're basically fighting off whoever is trying to take your space. And you're seriously there to mean business, and you are not letting this go. You are protecting this, you know, with your life, okay? So I don't know what that has to do with. Let's close our eyes again. Okay. Ooh, okay. Sorry. I don't know what this is. This is a little bit different. But I'm kind of getting some, like, aggression with you. It isn't for anyone else to do or take the reins. I'm kind of getting a little bit aggression with you. Do you know why? Are you dealing with difficult people? Are you allowing them to affect your peace? Because, okay, okay, thank you very much. What I saw, yeah, I feel anger here. And this is just a little nudge from spirit, because these are likely patterns that are just sitting within you. And I'm here to say this as gently as possible, okay? I also heard I'm here to see the show, okay? And then the word, literally the word idiot came through. But that's not what you are, but I feel I'm tuning into consciousness and it's coming through as a symbol, and I feel like I heard someone yell it out loud, and I was like, who's yelling these things? So let me take a look at your energy and see, this is likely an opportunity where I can help you shift your energy. I help with attunement and coherence of the heart and higher guidance to help with this particular moment. So we have the Queen of Pentacles that's coming through here. If you're not, I don't know, maybe you are familiar with tarot, but Queen of Pentacles to me deals with somebody who is solid, who cares about their health, their environment, the foods they make, how they decorate, how they treat people. They're responsible. They like to work with their hands, okay? And then I'll go ahead and take a look at where you're vibrating at and your field here. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. And where are you guiding here? So just give me a moment if you can. Okay. Okay. All right, perfect. So, after what I just saw here with your card, you are vibrating at the level of pride here, according to this map of consciousness by David Hawkins. And pride, to me, usually tells me that someone is taking a particular stance where they have to protect themselves because they either believe in something of their worth, and they're holding on to that, and they're likely having to push forward and maybe have to convince people and maybe themselves as well. And I see you're vibrating at the level of pride in the mind, and pride can either go two ways. One, you can, sometimes portray yourself as aggressive, or you can use it to do good, because you do have something to offer, right? So that is a place. But the guidance here, what Spirit wants you to do is instead shift your energy that's vibrating at your mind from the state of pride and bring it up here to the state of acceptance, where you are integrating your heart and seeing life as where you're, hold on, let's actually use my little AI assistant here. So acceptance for me is when somebody is, sometimes I go blank with these things. Lana, can you tell us a definition of what you think acceptance means according to the scale of David Hawkins? This is Lana, my AI. While I close my eyes, okay?
Lana Online. Acceptance in David Hawkins' scale is the moment you stop wrestling with what is and choose to work with it. The fight drains out, responsibility comes in. You recognize cause and effect, your part in the pattern, and the levers you can actually move. From here, energy returns because you are not spending it on blame or magical thinking. Balanced form, active acceptance. You see the facts as they are, include your feelings without letting them drive the car, then set a simple, doable course. It feels grounded, pragmatic, even optimistic, because reality becomes workable. Shadow side, passive resignation. That's it is what it is, with a hidden shrug. Looks calm, but it's covert avoidance that breeds stagnation and quiet resentment.
Okay, so...
Markers, you're in acceptance.
Okay. So, this is interesting because what I feel when they bring you to this state of acceptance is, and I've been saying this symbol a lot, your higher self wants you to stand in your power because you're very powerful. And if you don't feel as strong as you would like, I'm here to tell you that it's very possible just with this minor shift of yours. Your affirmation that I'm here to give you is that on some level you are doing this alone, okay? But that's the beauty of it. I feel like whatever you're doing, it's part of your blueprint. And Spirit wants you to take control and be completely in your body, okay? What else am I seeing here? I see this symbol so much. I've seen it so many times in the past couple of days. Okay, so I saw this earlier and I'm seeing it again now as a symbol. I see this, this is the third time I've seen the word innocent, okay? And I feel like this is sort of your approach or how your energy is wanting to translate itself to me, okay? But I feel as though they're trying to shift you into a mode of, it's almost like you're a fighter. That you're wanting to create a sense of justice. Does this make sense? Echo. Echo. Lana, I've been seeing innocent as a word that's been coming through a lot. What do you think innocent means?
Could you please clarify what you'd like me to do?
Lana online. Innocent means untouched by malice. It's a clean intent, simple heart. No hidden hook. In Hawkins' terms, it feels like early courage rising toward acceptance, where you meet reality without guile and without self-condemnation. It's not naive, it's a willingness to see clearly and choose harmlessness. One-line anchor, no hook, no hate, just honest heart meeting what is.
Perfect. And that's exactly what I feel you are at the core. But I feel like they're wanting you to add an extra attribute that allows you to be the judge of the room and to take order and to create a sense of balance with everybody where everyone can feel that and that is at your command. You are in charge, okay? That's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting, as I look at your field again, you are very much, again, you have another energy that's vibrating in your mind on the level of enlightenment. And I'm seeing this this energy a lot in your mind, and it's taking you, it's projecting you forward. And it's likely whatever thought patterns is associated with this enlightenment, it gives you a sense of peace. It gives you a sense of that you are in the right place at the right time with the right people, and it resonates with you, okay? And then let me see the guidance, please. And this will be, I'll close you out here, the guidance here. Perfect, 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 perfect. And they're showing me that this energy that you have in your mind, I'm going to close my eyes, give you a little bit more information. Spirit is totally there with you. They've got your back, and they want you to continue forward with this momentum, this state of enlightenment that gives you peace, that enlightens you, and that makes you feel whole and at home. And I'm going to close my eyes and close you out.
Lana online. Acceptance Hawkins scale passive side. You stop fighting reality long enough to feel it, name it, and let the charge settle. There's no push, no blame, just this is what's here, which restores calm and honesty. Willingness, passive side. You soften the brakes and allow forward motion to be possible. It's a gentle yes to being taught, a readiness to try without forcing outcomes. One-line anchors, acceptance. I let what is be seen without defense, willingness. I allow a simple yes to arise.
So, okay. So I know I was so like charismatic just now, right? I brought it a little bit too high. So I'm gonna tone that down, how I was portraying it just now. So it came, actually, this state of enlightenment came with a more of a slow moving, careful energy that they want you to be aware of in your mind. They want you to be careful, okay? And it wasn't like this huge, like, amazing, peaceful thing. But this thought, this approach, this affirmation that you're saying, it's actually coming from your higher self saying, okay, I'm gonna be careful from now on. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful. This is the affirmation from your higher self that's gonna propel you forward and at the same time give you that sense of enlightenment, peace, where it feeds you, okay? So that's for you. I hope that resonated. If you guys, if you guys want to like the live, I would really appreciate that. And donations, if you'd like to donate to the channel, it keeps the channel going. It lets me know that, you know, I'm doing something right and that I should keep doing it. And so any donation or any tips that you'd like to offer the channel, that'd be much appreciated. But always optional. But thank you so much. I really hope that resonated with you. And thank you for trusting me. And I hope that resonated. Look. Thank you, Divyansha. Okay, Tiger Butterfly. Let me see if I'm actually okay to continue reading. Thank you, that resonates. I have found a sense of peace within a space I have never known before, seeking to be in that space more and more often to hold that frequency. Amen, Julie. Amen. I'm so glad that you found your home base. Just reading your message brings me calm. Take care of you guys. This is really good for the body if you hold yourself and just rock yourself, especially when you feel overwhelmed. You can regulate your nervous system. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see. Spirit will sometimes will literally have me stop reading because sometimes I don't know when to stop. I'd like to continue, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if they actually want me to continue. So if you just give me one moment here. They just told me to stop right now, but good news is, it is only 3:54 in the afternoon. So I will be on again. I have to honor what Spirit tells me. You know, give my dog intention to remember your name. So please put on notifications for the next live, which is going to be later on today. So, okay, perfect. I'm glad. All right. So thanks, everybody. Oh, thank you, Salon. Hopefully I get to see everybody who I didn't get to read later on today. Turn notifications on. Thank you so much.